Good evening, dear viewers. This is Reem Tamer welcoming you into this news bulletin coming to you out of Channel 2 and RTV International. And we start right away with the headlines. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli hands an invitation from President Sisi to the Kuwaiti Emir to attend the Cairo Arab Summit. Foreign Minister Abdul Ati holds a joint press conference with visiting Sudanese Foreign Minister. And Hamas says Gaza truce gravely endangered after Israeli occupation's prisoner swap delay. Welcome back. The news in full. Prime Minister Dr. Mustafa Madbouli handed an invitation from President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi to Kuwaiti Emir Sheikh Mash'al al-Ahmad al-Jaber al-Sabah to attend the Arab Summit that will be held in Cairo at the 4th of March. Prime Minister Madbouli expressed Sisi's aspirations for the participation of Kuwaiti Emir in this summit that is being held in an accurate and important timing. This came during Kuwaiti Emir's meeting with Prime Minister Madbouli as they discussed a number of issues of mutual concern. On his part, Kuwaiti Emir hailed President el-Sisi's invitation, stressing that both countries have the same visions toward the current situations in the region, pointing that the stability of Egypt is the stability of Kuwait. On his part, Kuwaiti Crown Prince Sheikh Sabah Khalid al-Hamad al-Sabah praised the Egyptian supportive role to all the issues of the Arab nation with the wisdom of its leadership, President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, as well as the ideas and initiatives that contribute in uniting the Arab nation despite the regional challenges it faces. This came during Kuwaiti Crown Prince's meeting with Prime Minister Madbouli at the headquarters of Kuwaiti Emiri Diwan Bayan Palace, where Sheikh Sabah Khalid welcomed Madbouli on his visit to his second country, Kuwait. The meeting tackled means of cooperation and coordination on a number of issues and topics of common interest. Foreign Minister Badr Abdul Ati held a joint press conference with Sudan's Foreign Minister Ali Youssef in Cairo on Sunday. Abdul Ati said discussion with his Sudanese counterparts focuses on Egypt's plan to reconstruct Gaza and support the Palestinian people. He said the situation in Syria was also discussed. He said both sides agreed that the Israeli withdrawal from Lebanon is full, not partial. Abdul Ati said boosting bilateral ties also topped the agenda of the talks. For his part, the visiting Sudanese Foreign Minister said Khartoum values Egypt's stance in support of Sudan and its people. He said both sides asserted support for the Palestinian people and their legitimate rights, adding that the forced displacement of Palestinians is unacceptable. Youssef said both sides agreed to form a work team to focus on Sudan's reconstruction and Egypt's participation in this regard. Minister of Foreign Migration and Egyptian Expatriates Affairs Badr Abdul Ati today made a phone call with his Chinese counterpart Wang Yi. The minister said he is looking forward to convening the joint government committee in order to implement the outcome of the Egyptian-Chinese strategic dialogue held in Beijing last December. The top diplomat reviewed Egypt's efforts for holding a ceasefire agreement in Gaza and the implementation of its phases. He pointed out to the Arab-backed Egyptian vision to launch reconstruction in the war-torn enclave while ensuring the Palestinians' presence on their land. Abdul Ati stressed the necessity of respecting the territorial integrity and sovereignty of Sudan, seeking a ceasefire and launching a comprehensive political process in the African country. Foreign Minister Dr. Badr Abdul Ati held separate phone calls with his counterparts from Democratic Republic of Congo and Rwanda. During the calls, Abdul Ati stressed strong ties linking Egypt with each of the two countries. He said Cairo is keen on boosting bilateral ties with both countries. The Arab League Secretary General Ahmed Abul-Ghait stressed that all the displacement attempts of the Palestinians are being completely rejected. This came during Abul-Ghait's speech at the inauguration of the second edition of the Regional and Development Cooperation Forum held in the Jordanian capital Amman. He confirmed that the Arab region is currently witnessing critical circumstances, the dangerous in its modern history, and the Central Coast is facing the threat of full liquidation, highlighting that it is a challenge for all Arabs, not only the Palestinians. Hamas on Sunday accused Israelis of placing the Gaza truce in grave danger after the Israeli occupation authorities delayed release of Palestinian detainees due to be freed after resistance fighters released 6 hostages a day earlier. Senior Hamas official economical segment Egypt's booths closed higher today amid purchases by local investors and local and Arab corporations against sell-offs by Arab and foreign investors and Arab corporations. The market capital of listed companies added 9 billion Egyptian pounds, reaching 2.275 trillion pounds at the end of transactions that stood at 5.7 billion pounds. The benchmark index EGX30 rose 0.31% above the 31,010 point mark. The equal weighted indices EGX70 and EGX100 climbed 1.13% and 0.86% respectively. Oil prices settled down more than 2% on supply disruptions in Russia, fading Middle East risk premium, while uncertainty loomed over a potential peace deal in Ukraine. Brent futures settled down 2.68% to $74.43 a barrel, while U.S. West Texas Intermediate crude settled down 2.87% to $70.40. Gold prices eased as investors booked profits from the previous session's record high, falling 0.16% to $2,934 an ounce. Moving to the exciting world of sports, as Pyramids will take on Talaa Al Ghaish in the 15th round of the Egyptian Premier League at 7 p.m. Cairo local time. Pyramids currently on 33 points level with second place Lil-Ahli on goal difference will seek to cement their leading position on the league table. The military men in the 8th position on 20 points. Earlier in the same round, the defending champions Al-Ahli ended a 4 straight winning streak after holding a 1-1 draw with arch rivals Al-Zamalek in the Cairo derby. The White Knights are in the 3rd spot on 28 points. Reigning Premier League champions Manchester City will host league leaders Liverpool today, searching for a victory that could resurrect their season, but perhaps without their most important player. City striker Erling Haaland may not be healthy in time to join in the game. However, City manager Pep Guardiola added some key reinforcements during the winter window, most notably Egypt's Omar Marmoush. It will be an exceptional game, bringing another Egyptian star, Mohamed Salah, who led the Reds to a 22 winning streak on top of the table on 61 points. City are in the 4th place, trailing Liverpool with 17 points. The Egyptian Meteorological Authority said that cold weather is expected to prevail tomorrow during daytime over Cairo, the northern coast, upper Egypt and Sinai, cooling off at night all over the country. Here's a look at the expected highs and lows degrees in Cairo and other governorates. Dear viewers, this brings us to the end of this news bulletin. That was Reem Tamer with you. Now it's time to say thank you for watching.